on Minneapolis. So that one will be accepted. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hill sliding out of the pocket. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Here's Mahomes to throw. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
They start the drive with Cook. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 35-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
53, Mike, 53. I'm coming after you.
To throw is Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Ham, the fullback. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
It's amazing how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You hear the bench screaming out, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass here. Very rarely do they reference watching the fullback, and he slipped through. But
and now nothing but green ahead of him. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. Inside give to Ham, the fullback. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Slam.
2 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their 1st drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. On 2nd and 9, Cousins. It's complete. Abdullah. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be 3rd down. To throw, Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 13. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. The tackle made there by Linval Joseph. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down, Kansas City.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. On the toss, here's Williams. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, and you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half, maybe not so much in the 2nd half in some of these shorter games.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Mahomes now 5 for 5 on the drive. He's responded after the interception. It's 1st and 10. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 2nd and 9, Cousins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Cousins. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
It's now 4th down.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. This will be taken about the 12. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Now Cousins. And that will be incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Here's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Mahomes now on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be fourth down and a few inches. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down. Mahomes now on the sneak, and he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth.
First down, Chiefs.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Xavier Rhodes with a pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Try to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing is Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a run with Cook. Damian Wilson in on the stop.
Damian Wilson on the tackle.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd and 7, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Check safety, check safety.
Lucky 48.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From the 45 on second down. Cousins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On third down, Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Cousins throw complete to Thielen. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in which you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This defense so strong all afternoon long. Well executed again there.
This is a group that really functions well off of each other. No matter what the assignment, the other person fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very, very hard for them to find open places to throw the football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Cousins on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Back to throw. Mahomes on the move to his left. He may try and run for this. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one.